Thanks for checking into WeatherBug as we talk about your national coast-to-coast forecast. March, of course, in like a polar bear this year, as the eastern two-thirds of the nation are much colder than average. Talking about some southern rain in that steady Pacific storm parade. Temperatures yesterday, though, much colder than average. Look at Dallas down to 34, 10 in Minneapolis, 19 in Chicago. Almost looks like a map from January rather than early March. And here today, basically from just east of the Rockies to the eastern seaboard, anywhere from 10 to almost 30 degrees colder than average. Even New Orleans, where Mardi Gras, it's Fat Tuesday today, and we'll have some rain. But look at that big trough of low pressure that is allowing that colder air to sink down through. And by the end of the week and this upcoming weekend, we do expect a little bit of a warm-up here across the southern plains. But for the most part, as we take you through mid-March, the eastern two-thirds of the nation will be colder than average. So earlier today in central and east Texas and the lower Mississippi Valley, some freezing rain should begin to end by midday or so, and accumulations could be closing in on a quarter of an inch in some spots. But a lot of this is going to be changing over to just plain old rain out in New Orleans, where we have the Fat Tuesday celebrations ongoing and Mardi Gras celebrations eventually through midweek and Thursday. A lot of that is going to be heading out into the southeast, so some heavier rain there. Look at that steady stream of moisture heading right into the west coast. Wonderful news for California over the weekend as we picked up some much-needed precip. But unfortunately, some of this is going to be falling in freezing rain in the form of freezing rain, but some high elevation snow as well. And our forecast, as we take you into the next few days, shows a couple of storm systems hitting the west coast pretty hard with some lower elevation rain and high elevation snow showers. But 5-day precipitation amounts could be on the order of several inches there, and again, mainly in the higher elevations. But nationally speaking, of course, today, much colder in the eastern two-thirds of the nation, but Phoenix up to 78, and tomorrow it is going to be even warmer in Phoenix.